Hi everyone. Today is Monday and I've decided to take some time out to answer a few of the questions that were asked on LinkedIn just last week about registration, business registration for non-residents of Jamaica. I know Mondays can be a drag. I'm trying to pour up and feel energized and trying to stay focused because on Mondays we just have so many things to do and not enough time to do it. However, you're all important to me. I thank you so much for keep watching the videos, for sending in your questions, and for liking our Facebook page and for sharing our videos. Now, someone asked last week on LinkedIn about the requirements for business registration for non-residents of Jamaica, and also how do you go about obtaining a TRN. Now, for business, I would not say business because if we're talking about business, we're talking about a sole trader or trading as, right? So we want to ensure that we use the correct terms. So we're talking about company registration now. So company registration for non-residents of Jamaica is somewhat like registration for residents of Jamaica. How do you navigate and get around some of the hassle of business company registration when you're not a resident of Jamaica? This is how you do it. You come to a company like my company, C&E Innovational Services Limited. We register companies for non-residents of Jamaica like on a weekly basis. So we have customers locally and internationally. Now, in terms of having, you need to have a local address and you also need to get your TRN. So you can apply for a local TRN number, okay? And I'll tell you what it is that you will need to do in terms of obtaining a TRN. But for the registration, what we normally do is that when we register companies for our customers who are non-residents of Jamaica, we use our business address as their registered business address. All right. And we also offer virtual services. So you don't even have to have a physical space to operate your business in Jamaica. You just need to have the right connections. You just need to have persons, associate yourself with persons or companies who can make things happen. And one such company is C&E Innovational Services Limited. So the requirements for the registration would be the same. You need to complete the BRF1, which is a business registration form, and we would need your TRN number, and that's the TRN that you would apply for, and the everything else that you would need in terms of registration. So the name of the company, the shares, the allotment of the shares, the appointment of director and secretary, all of that. So most of it really is just gathering information and compiling it and putting it on the form and applying for you. So it's not really, if where we would have technicalities now is if you're considering register, if you already have a company overseas and you are considering to open a branch of that company here, then the approach is somewhat different. The process is somewhat different. But in terms of just registering a company here in Jamaica, it's pretty simple. We can help you. We can make it hassle-free for you. I'm going to quickly walk through now what it is that you would need to do to obtain a TRN. And you can go on their website and apply for the TRN. You don't necessarily have to go into the office. But for the requirements for individuals, you would submit the application form, and the application must be completed and must be signed and submitted along with your certified copy of your passport or your driver's license, right? And it must include your full name, last first name, date of birth, photograph, and signature. And you would see all of that on the application form, of course. A company like ours, again, can apply for your TRN for you. If you're going to contract our services to apply for your TRN for you, of course, we have to get authorization letter, which we can draft on your behalf. In most cases, all we need from our customers are their signatures. That's how hassle-free we made every single process as it comes down to the whole formalization of your business in Jamaica. And so you can also submit it by email if you're overseas, or you can send it by mail. If you're going to stay over there and you're going to do it yourself, you need to ensure that you put your address that you're staying overseas, so that when it is ready, they can then mail it to you at that particular address. What you get is a temporary TRN number on a slip until the original is the permanent one is ready, but you get something right away so that you can have a number that you can start with, and everywhere except the temporary one that you will get. And that's pretty much it, really. You can download the application form for the TRN from www.jamaicatax.gov.jm. So that's www.jamaicatax.gov.jm. So you can go on that website, download the application form. If when you're actually completing it and you're having any challenges at all, let us know and we can assist you. You can always give us a call on 632-2564 or 371-0749. If you're calling from outside of Jamaica, don't forget the area code 876. Find us on Facebook at C&E Innovational Services Limited, or Skype me now. I do Skype consultations as well at Rika Winter. That's RICAWYNTER. I am hoping that the information provided was relevant, and I'm hoping that I did answer your questions. And keep liking, keep sharing, and thanks so much. It has been cool.